Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is gonna be an empties video. I have a big box here of trash. These are various skincare, hair care, makeup, a plethora of things in the beauty category that I have used up over the last, I don't even know how long. I feel like it's probably been at least half a year since I filmed one of these videos, so it is definitely time. I'm gonna go through everything and kind of chat about them. Is it something I repurchase frequently? Am I never gonna use it again? Did I forget about it and maybe wanna buy it again? We're gonna get into all of that. Before we hop into the video itself, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's from a recent Get Ready With Me. And as far as my accessories go, unfortunately, I don't know where these are from. So they're old. And there's that. Without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about some trash. All right, like I said, we got a lot in here. I'm just gonna keep my box right here and we're gonna pick through it and I'll just talk about everything in no particular order. I have a body wash. This is the Pumpkin Spice Latte Foaming Gel Wash. I think I actually got this last fall, but it just took me, you know, around the course of a year to use it up because I do cycle between different scents depending on my mood. I did really like this one. It was nice. Just very sweet pumpkin-y. This is already making me miss spooky season. It is January 2nd. I can't be pining over spooky season this soon. It's gonna be so long until we see pumpkins again. But I did really like this. I enjoy the Tree Hut body washes in general. This scent probably won't come out specifically again. I feel like they kind of change up their seasonal scents each year, but I do pick up scents from this brand fairly often. So if I don't pick up that one specifically again, it'll be one similar, I'm sure, come next fall. I have this Pacifica Glow Baby Enzyme Scrub. I really liked this. I love the way this line smells. I don't even know how to describe it. It just smells like clean, but kind of sweet and kind of citrusy. It's really nice, but this is a really nice kind of gentle physical exfoliator. I keep this in my shower. I was using it, I don't know, once a week or so, just whenever it struck my fancy. I actually do need to repurchase more of this. I just ran out maybe a week or two ago. Next time I find myself in Target or Ulta, I probably will snag more. I actually think there's a couple things I need to pick up that are in this box, so this video is going to serve as a reminder to myself, but this is something I want more of. I think this is my second bottle I've gone through, actually. I have this Pixi Antioxidant Tonic. I do like the Pixi toners a lot. I feel like my go-to one, though, is just the classic Glow Tonic. It's just my favorite. I've gone through so many bottles of that one. Every so often when Pixi sends me a different variation of a toner, I'll use it. But I don't know, I never feel compelled to like get more of that exact one. I just love the original Glow Tonic so much. So it's not that I didn't like this one, I just love the original more. Speaking of Glow Tonic, I have these Glow Tonic to-goes. I picked up a little pack that had like little pads soaked in Glow Tonic for when I travel. I ran out recently on my recent trip, so I will need to restock on these next time I travel. Sometimes I'll bring a small bottle of the Glow Tonic with me. It just depends on my like travel situation. If I'm already like full of liquids, it's just so much easier to bring something like this, but I probably will pick up something like this again at some point. I have 3 of these Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair masks. I think I got these as a free sample when I was shopping at my salon supply stores. I do hair, for those of you who don't know. I think this was like a free sample. I think I actually got these in a gift bag when I signed up for the Salon Centric credit card. So yeah, I don't usually use credit cards either. That's like literally the first credit card I've ever gotten for myself, but the perks are just so good and I just pay it off immediately anyway. So it's like a no-brainer. But I think this was in that gift bag, like the welcome package, if you will. I did like this. I thought it was nice. I feel like I do use a hair mask pretty often. I only wash my hair about every 5 to 7 days. So by the time it's time for me to wash my hair, there's lots of product in it, dry shampoo. It's been living its life for the course of a week. So I do like to deeply nourish my ends when it's time to actually wash my hair. So these masks did work really well. I don't know if I'm gonna run out and buy more of this particular one right now because I do have other hair masks in my shower that I enjoy, but I did enjoy this one. And I haven't used much from Briogeo, but I've been experimenting. Like I recently bought a scalp tonic that I'm enjoying. So just various things. Okay, I have some of these Revive gel eye masks. They look like superhero masks. I got these in my Creators and Friends goodie bag from back in April. I think I used 1 or 2 of them already. It was a pack of like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6. I might be out of these now, but they're nice. These are pretty bougie masks. I think when I looked up the price of them, they were pretty expensive. So I felt very bougie when I used them, but I'll be so honest, like they're fun to wear, but I don't notice like so much of a world-changing difference that I feel like I need to go buy more of these. Like, they were fun to use. Would I use them again if they were bestowed upon me? Absolutely. But was it so life-changing that I need to buy more? No. I finished up a couple sets of Likely Makeup lashes. I don't really wear lashes too much nowadays. I mostly just wear mascara, and I've been enjoying my natural lashes. But when I do wear false lashes, I literally wear them until they're like falling apart. They don't really apply the same way. Like, I will wear these until they are disintegrating. These styles in particular were Bedroom and Rain Cloud. I did like these. I like Likely Makeup's lashes a lot. They're very fluttery and fluffy and curly and so cute, and so many different styles depending on what your mood is. I did like these. I do have some more Likely Makeup lashes that I haven't used up yet, but if there comes a time where I need to like re-up on a bunch of lashes, I probably will make another purchase on Likely Makeup's site because I just like their lashes a lot. Some more hair care things. This Authentic Beauty concept I think was also in that credit card gift bag that I got, but it was a shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask from the hydrating line. I did actually really like these. I thought they were nice. I think I did make a mental note that I'd since forgotten about, that I did want to try more from this brand because this was my first time trying anything from this brand, but then I just kind of forgot. I have a lot of products like in my shower at any given moment, so it's not like I have a shortage of shampoos and conditioners, but I did really enjoy these. I thought they were nice. They were pretty lightweight. I feel like they were nourishing without being like greasy or anything like that. I enjoyed them. Maybe I'll buy more one day. We'll just have to see. Right now, I mostly have been using my Joico Defy Damage. I do use my Olaplex from time to time. I have a couple from IGK that I really enjoy as well. I kind of bounce around, so I really don't need more right this very second. I went through my favorite hairspray. This is the Amika Fluxus hairspray. I've gone through multiple bottles of this on myself, on my clients. I only put my personal empties in this box, not my like professional hair salon empties, but I do go through this fairly often. It's just the best hairspray. I feel like it holds so nicely, but it still remains kind of touchable. It's definitely more of that flexible hold where it still feels like hair, but it's gonna help hold things in place. It's just so good. I love this one. I also went through one of my favorite heat protectants. This is the IGK Good Behavior. Heat protectant is a must. If you are not using heat protectant, please use heat protectant, especially if you're using heat tools. If you're not using heat tools, then you're good. But if you're using any kind of heat, blow dryer, curling iron, flat iron, please use a heat protection. Please, please, please. My favorite one is this one. And I also love the Joico. I think it's the Heat Hero. Those are the two I kind of bounce between. It is a must. I've gone through so many of these. I already have more of it. I already have more of this one too. It's just something I can't live without. Like, it is a must have. I have another face mask here. This was the City Beauty Hydro Mask. Again, I enjoyed it for what it was. It made me feel hydrated, but it wasn't so life-changing that I'm like, I need to be stocked on these at any given moment. I feel like I'm really bad at remembering to do face masks. I need to actually do my face masks more. Like, I have a few of them and I'll never remember to use them. I need to make it a mission to actually use more of them. I actually really need to declutter them because some of them are probably like 4 or 5 years old. It's inexcusable. Can't really put that on my face anymore probably. But I did like this, but I don't know if I'm running out to buy more. Oh, I have another pack of lashes. This was from Bright Lashes. These were the style Whisper. Really enjoy Bright Lashes as well. These are my favorites for half lashes. Half lashes do tend to be my go-to if I am gonna wear a lash, just because it's so comfortable and just adds the cutest little like flutter and lift in the outer corner. I already have more various styles from Bright Lashes, and again, I probably would go buy more if I like run out and I want more, because I do like this brand a lot. I've gone through so many. Ooh, these Fine Comfort Hydrating Under Eye Patches from Rare Beauty. I actually do like these a lot. I still have a few more. But again, it's one of those things that like, I also like my Good Molecules ones, and those ones are a little bit cheaper. So it just depends. I do like under eye patches though. Like, I'm way more likely to use under eye patches than a full-on face mask. Like, it's such a nice little treat myself in the morning, especially if I'm feeling a little extra tired. It really helps my under eyes feel a little more plump, a little more smooth, a little more awakened. I probably would get more of these as well though, because I do like the way these feel. These ones feel a bit different than the Good Molecules. The Good Molecules are more slimy feeling, whereas these ones are a bit more firm feeling and they stay in place a bit better. I probably would get more of these. I will say yes. I went through a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip setting spray. I love this one. I already have another one. It's just so good. I am grateful for the fact that I feel like this brand sends these periodically enough in PR packages to where I haven't had to buy one, but I absolutely would. It is my favorite setting spray. I think it's incredible. I just love the whole Hydro Grip line. Next is the Self-Made Secure Attachment Comfort Serum. I also got this during the Creators and Friends event back in April. This was fine. I mean, I obviously used the whole bottle. I liked it enough. I used this as kind of my daytime serum for a few months. It was fine, but now that I don't have it and I'm just using other things that were on my shelf, this one wasn't so standout that I need to like run out and go buy it. But it was nice. It was very comfy. It sunk in. It felt moisturizing. I wasn't mad at it, obviously, because I finished it. But I wasn't so obsessed that I'm like, this is my new go-to. I have to use this forever. I have another physical exfoliant. I got this forever ago from a friend. This is the Trader Joe's Microdermabrasion Scrub. This was fine, just like a nice little physical exfoliant. I do like the Pacifica one more, so I don't think I would go out of my way to buy this one again, but it was nice to have in the shower. I did also finish this Pop Beauty Z Sleep Mask. It's like an overnight mask. You do like a fairly thick but not like goopy layer, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and your skin feels super soft. It is pretty nice. I did enjoy using this one. Like, this is one of the few masks I committed to using, but it's because it acts more as like a deep moisturizer rather than like a mask that you have to wash off. It was nice. I did kind of forget about it though, so I clearly wasn't like running out to go buy a replacement, but I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to buying another of this because I did like it, especially now that it's like the colder months. I'm already a dry-skinned person, but this was really nice and really nourishing. I might get more at some point. I have a few sponges that are very used, very abused. I have a Singe one. This one was from Freck. This one was from Salem Cosmetics. This one was from Juno & Co. Various sponges. I just use them until they're not really cleanable anymore. Like, I cleaned them enough times and then they stop really feeling the same. If you know, you know, like you just know when your sponges are dead. Those ones reach their point. Any of those I would potentially get again. I have a couple sponges right now still, so I don't need to buy a new one right now. But any of those would be ones that I would potentially pick up again. I went through 2 e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powders. I love these setting powders so much. I actually desperately need more because the only setting powder I have left is this Sigma one, and it's also almost gone. I need more desperately. I think maybe this weekend I will go out and buy a new Pacifica scrub and a new setting powder. I love this. This is my favorite setting powder of all time. I do want to try the pressed version as well. I just don't need it right this second because I have my old NYX one still. I have one from Melt. I don't need 1,000 of them. So eventually I will try the pressed one. I just don't need it in my life at this moment. But I do need more of this one. Although there is like a smidgen left in this one. Oh, it's literally just like a dusting. That wouldn't even be enough to set my under eye. Mascaras. I have 5 different mascaras here. I do try to cycle through my mascaras on a pretty regular schedule. I try not to use the same mascara for any longer than 3 months just because it is so incredibly close to my eyeball, and I feel like they also just start getting bad after that time. That's just what works for me, so I do try to cycle through. So I have gone through a few of them. I feel like I'm usually using like 2 at any given moment. Like, I kind of switch day to day. So these are the ones I went through recently. This was the NYX Worth the Hype. I actually loved this one. It was my first time using it and probably one of the best mascaras I ever tried. So I think I will pick this one up again next time I need a mascara. The Rare Beauty one I also really like. I feel like especially since I started using lash serums and stuff like that, which I will get to in a second, and my heated lash curler from Grande. I've enjoyed mascaras that I previously didn't dislike, but they didn't hold a curl. This one I feel like actually holds now that I use my heated lash curler and have lash serums. So the Rare Beauty one I do like. I think I actually might have another one, so that's good. This Beaute Bar Lush Lash was actually so amazing. I could totally see myself buying another tube of this. It was very lengthening and it was just so beautiful. I really had a great time with this one. The Kush High Roll from Milk Makeup is also pretty good. Am I using one of those right now? I feel like I'm using one right now. Yes. Currently using one at this moment, so I do like it. I feel like it gives a good amount of thickness but also length. I feel like it holds decently. I like this one. And then the Swede one, this one's a little more interesting. It's on like a little like brush looking one instead of like a spiral spoolie. This one was okay. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't do a whole lot for my lashes. It didn't make them look nasty or clumpy. It just didn't do a lot. I have a Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Brow Gel. This one's in the shade Grind. I use one of these brow gels every single day. It is my favorite. When they sent out the PR package, it was the full range. So I hoarded all the shades of dark brown. And then I gave out the blonder ones to my friends. And then they actually sent me the same PR package a second time. So I hoarded all of those as well. And then divvied out the blondes to my friends. So I have a lot. I have probably 6 more if I had to say. So I am stocked for probably the next 2 years. And I just use various shades of brown, anywhere from like the darkest brown to like kind of a mid-toned brown. I'm pretty okay with that range. I love this though. Whenever I eventually run out, I will absolutely buy more. It is my favorite brow gel I've ever used. I love the hold. I love the fluffiness. It sculpts really nicely. I just love it so, so much. I have this Pacifica Wake Up Beautiful Retinoid Serum. I was using this maybe once or twice a week at night. It was really nice. I feel like it made my skin feel really smooth in the morning, really refreshed, kind of plump, a little bit nourished. It was nice. It wasn't like a #1 favorite from them though. Like I like the Glow Baby serum better than this one. They do completely different things. I'm not a skincare expert, by the way. I know what I like and I use what I like, and that's about it. I'm not sciencey about it at all. This one was fine though. I wouldn't not use it again, but I'm not actively going out of my way to buy it again. I have a Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Mask. I have quite a few of these. This one was in Cherry Vanilla, which I did really enjoy that scent, but I have one in my bag downstairs. I have one in my bathroom. I have one up here. I have a few. Eventually, I'm sure I will run out, and when that day happens, I will buy another one of these because they are like my favorite lip mask ever. They're very plumping and nourishing, and they just are so nice. I'll use them first thing in the morning. I'll use them before bed. I'll use them throughout the day if I just need a little something. I just love them. I love that slight plump mixed with the nourishment. It's so good. I have this Hydro Gel Moisturizer from City Beauty. This is more of like a jelly textured moisturizer. It was actually really nice. Like out of the City Beauty products I tried during the Creators and Friends trip, this and the body cream were my absolute favorites. I would potentially get this again. I feel like I'm good on moisturizer right now. I have a few downstairs I'm cycling between, but if I were to ever like run out of every moisturizer, this would be a contender of one that I might buy again. I did really enjoy it. I have a couple black eye pencils. I have this one from Rare Beauty in the shade, I think it's True Black, yes. And then this Smashbox one in the shade Raven. I use a black eye pencil every time I do my makeup. I always tightline my upper waterline. And then of course on days that I do a black smoky lower lash line, I also use a black pencil. I'm not really particular. Like right now I'm using a ColourPop one. I think I have another Rare Beauty one. I like the Milk Makeup one. I like the Oden's Eye one. I just use whatever I have. So it's not that I wouldn't buy these again in particular. I would just kind of buy whatever I feel like. Honestly, if I were to run out of all of my black eye pencils, I would probably just run to Ulta or Target and grab like a NYX one or a ColourPop one, just whatever is accessible in there and cheap and works. So I do like these ones, don't get me wrong. The Rare Beauty one in particular is really, really nice, but I'm not like attached to one specific one. So I wouldn't not get those again, but I just feel like convenience-wise, I would more likely get like a NYX or a ColourPop, something I can like just run to Target and grab really quick. I actually have a couple lipsticks because when I was doing my lipstick declutter, I had a couple in my collection that were definitely just gone. Like I was trying to see which ones had gone bad, and these ones were definitely just empty. Like I had used them so much. So this was Skinship and Terra from Kaleidos. I did really enjoy these. I do kind of want to replace them, especially Skinship. But I also like, I know in my heart of hearts, I have other like terracotta nudie shades. I have other lighter nudie shades. Like I even recently bought a couple lipsticks from Melt Cosmetics, like bullet lipstick. So it's not the same formula, but definitely like a lighter nude sort of color. So I really don't need these. If I'm smart, I will not buy more of these because I don't need them. I have plenty. I would like to repurchase this one at some point. This was Purgatory from Black Moon. Such a beautiful dark purple. Really enjoy this formula. It is that matte lip that does not move. It's a little bit of a thinner formula. To me, it's not uncomfortable, but I also wear a lip mask underneath every lip product ever. I did love this particular shade of purple though. I got many years of love out of it. And same with this one, although this one I don't think I can get anymore. I'm pretty sure Melt Cosmetics discontinued all of their liquid lipsticks, but this was the shade Fawn. It was one of the most perfect cool toned greigey browns ever. This was so pretty. I'm sure I have similar ones. Like I think I have a Grey Brown in Kaleidos. I feel like I have one from Blend Buddy. I have other Grey cool tone browns, but this was a really good one. I wish Melt hadn't discontinued their liquid lips. I have a couple eye primers. This one's from Alter Ego. This one is from Sigma. The Sigma one is one of my top favorites. I would absolutely repurchase this. The Alter Ego one is just fine. This one I'll just kind of use if I just feel like it. I also use this one typically when I'm doing like arm swatches, just so that I have a smooth base and my arm skin isn't getting in the way. Not that I have flaky arm skin, but just so it's a smooth base. And yeah, I went through these. What more is there to say? I would probably repurchase the Sigma one whenever I run out of eye primers if I don't have anything else to use. I have a couple fragrances. This was the Clean Sparkling Sugar. I bought the travel size to try it out, and I really actually like the scent of this a lot. I could see myself getting more of this. But I also have the Kayali Candy Rock Sugar, or whatever it's called. And it honestly smells similar-ish to this, but sweeter, which I like more. So maybe I wouldn't repurchase this one. I think I'm happier with my Kayali's. And I also have a mini Not a Perfume from Juliet Has a Gun. I actually have a full size of this, and I think I also have another small sample of this. So I don't need more of this one. This just came in like a sampler pack of teeny tinies that I typically will just take traveling with me if I'm going somewhere just like for a super short trip, because this will last, you know, a couple days. But I love the Juliet Has a Gun perfumes. Juliet Has a Gun and Kayali are my top favorites for sure. I have this Surratt Dewdrop foundation that I went through. I actually went through this one pretty quick. I feel like there's just not a lot of product in this because I don't feel like I even used it for that long, but I went to use it one day and like I literally, no matter how hard I pushed on this little button, nothing came out, and it feels a lot lighter now. So I went through this pretty fast. I liked it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I would repurchase it. It's a bit pricier, and I feel like I went through this very, very quickly, and there's just other foundations that I frankly like more. So while that one was nice, it looked pretty, I don't think it's like a need for me. I went through a Freck XL. I do love Freck. I love Freck a lot, but I have learned that the Nabla Freckle Marker is just so much more affordable, and I love the way the Nabla one looks as well. I kind of cycle between both. Like I'm not opposed to ever getting another one of these, but value-wise, the Nabla one does just stretch a little bit farther. So not to say never, but not right now. I'm content with my Nabla one. This mascara, I forgot about this one. I'm sad now. This one is also from Surratt. This is the Noir Lash Tint. It looks like this. This was, I mean, prior to me doing my lash serums and heated lash curler, so I can only imagine what this would do for me now. But before that, this was one of the few things that could really get into my lashes and really curl and define them. Something about this type of spoolie. It was so good, but it is pretty pricey, so I just personally cannot justify paying for this when I'm only gonna get, you know, 3 months of use out of it before it's gone and kind of past the point that I'm comfortable using it. I loved this. I went through a House of Lashes lash glue. Pretty self-explanatory. I just used it up and I already have more. House of Lashes is my favorite though. It's my go-to. I have a Swede lash serum. They'd sent me this alongside of that mascara. I don't even know when, maybe back in like August or September. I got about 2 months of use out of this before I'd ran out, and I was already seeing a pretty big difference. And then I was hearing lots of great things about the Grande lash serum, and then I bought it, and then I heard mixed opinions on like reactions some people have, and then some people love it. I was nervous and hesitant, but I'd started using the Grande Lash Serum, and I have been using it every night ever since, and I'm thankful that I did not have any adverse reactions. I've seen some people say that they'll get redness on their eyes or really deep dark circles, or even their eye color can change a little bit. I have not noticed any of those. I have just noticed my lashes getting longer, more capable of holding a curl. They're more fluffy when there's nothing on them now. Like when I just I'm barefaced, like I feel like my lashes look like lashes. So it's been really nice. I won't buy this one in particular again, just because I'm very happy with my Grande Lash Serum, but it did help introduce me to lash serums and make me really excited about them. Just a couple more things. This is a Pacifica Glow Baby eye cream. I actually loved this. I think I will also probably try to remember to get more of this when I get that scrub and more Halo Glow loose setting powder, because I need more of that. It was very just brightening, and I loved the texture of it because it felt like it was really smoothing everything out and just making a really nice base for my under eye. It was a really good one. And last but not least is the Glow Recipe Plump Serum. I can never say that on the first try. The hyaluronic serum. This is actually really, really good, and I do want to get more of this one. I just have some other serums on my shelf in my bathroom that I'm working through right now, so I don't really need another one. But once I dwindle those down a little bit more and need to repurchase something, this might be a contender. I feel like in a perfect world, this is my daytime serum and the Pacifica Glow Baby is my nighttime serum. Like those are just like so good together. I also really like the dew drops from this brand. I really liked pairing the dew drops with this. It was just such a good hydrating combination. Loved it. So yeah, that's my trash. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried any of these? Do you want any of these? What kinds of products do you go through most often? I would love to know. If you made it to the end of this video, leave some hygiene related emojis like the soap or a bathtub, things like that. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram and BATTYBEAN there as well. Also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here, and you should hop over to my second channel. It's linked in my description box if you want some additional content. And you can join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. There's a couple different tiers with a couple different perks, and I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.